sure we are in recording. All right, so it looks like we got some recording going on here. So not as windy as it was previously last week, so this is good. So of course, you know, this is 4th of July, and guess what? On 4th of July, all these people are celebrating the wickedness here in Great Babylon, America. Before we get started, I'd like to give all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushua Ba'Shem, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Also to you brothers out there that are putting on the truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep. And also to you brothers and sisters out there that are tuning in. Shalom. Today we're going to go heavy into Israel, and we're also going to go into Great Babylon, the destruction that is coming to this place, Great Babylon, America. Because what these people don't understand is the days are numbered in this wicked kingdom. You have DHS that has come out and has said that that there's extreme terrorism that's going to be happening here in Great Babylon, America this summer. There's going to be a shortage of food. You have a lot of calamities and atrocities that's going on around this earth. And you have in parts of Europe and Africa and different parts of this world, you have this great famine that's coming on here. But our people in this nation don't actually know and understand of what is coming on and happening here in Great Babylon, America, that this place is wicked and you people are all going to die. So today, we're going to start off with the book of Psalms. We're going to start off with the book of Psalms 10. So this is the book of Psalms 10, Psalm verse 9. So let's go into the book of Psalms. The book of Psalms, number 10, verse 10. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 10, starting verse 9. So again, this is your brother Muatu Adawan coming to you from El Paso, Texas here. So these people are not used to seeing that. So we're going to go into the book of Psalms, verse 10, Psalm verse 9. The book of Psalms, chapter 10, Psalm verse 9, it says, He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him in his net. And that net that the so-called white man, the Esau, the Edomite, is drawing you people in, is eventually going to have people take this spark right here. This chip is going to be the future of currency here in Great Babylon, America. So you people that are walking around with your savings, your 401k, thinking that your life is all happy, what this man is going to do is eventually he's going to take all of it after he's created all the chaos across the earth, all the dramas, all the wars, destruction, the famine, the poverty, the disease, okay, all the pestilence in his labs, okay, then he's going to come with that solution. That solution is going to be that chip. Be prepared to get that microchip inside your body. And who's going to put that microchip in your body? These wicked ass people you see right here on this poster right here are going to put that chip into your body. But you people are going to be drawn to that net because you don't understand what is happening here. You don't understand. You're too busy celebrating 4th of July weekend. Rather than picking up the Bible, rather than picking up the scriptures and understanding that your destruction is near. Now, today I'm going to go heavy into with Israel. This is Isaiah 62. Let's go into the book of Isaiah here. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 62. Slack here. Give me some time here to look at this, look these up. I had these all set up. This is the book of Isaiah 62 and verse 7. So let's go. Isaiah, the book of Isaiah, got it. 62. The book of Isaiah 62, starting with verse 7. This is the book of Isaiah 62, starting with verse 7. And it says, I have set up watchmen upon thy wall, O Jerusalem. And who is Jerusalem? Jerusalem would be the 12 tribe of Israel, the so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latinos that are here in Great Babylon, America, being oppressed. And some of you are a little bit lucky, so you kind of feel like you're part of this system, and you want to be a part of this system. And it says, which shall never hold Salakia, which shall never hold their peace day or night, yea, that make mention of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, keep not silence, and give him no rest till he established, until he made Jerusalem a praise in the earth. So right now, we are on this highway and this byway, okay? Day in, day out, online, offline, putting out these epistles to warn you people about the great judgment that's coming here, the great Babylon America. To let you people know that time is short for the wicked that's in rulership right now. Your oppressor, the so-called white man, Esau, the Edomite, who's oppressing this whole entire earth, but especially the children of Israel, the so-called Native Americans, blacks, and Latinos. Okay? We are the watchmen. We watch the news. Okay? We dig deep into what they don't want to put on MSN.com, okay, or Yahoo.com, or any of those news feeds. We go and we find out what this man is doing, the evil, deep secrets of this man. And we pull those through the scriptures and warn you people of the impending danger that's coming here to all of to the house of Israel. Okay? Let's go into Isaiah 52. This is the book of Isaiah 52. Let's go back to Isaiah 52 here. Because you people don't understand, okay, you're hard-headed. The prophets can come out here, just like in the past, you have killed the prophets. You have decapitated them, beheaded the prophets. Today, now, you laugh. You think that this is fun. You know, right now, instead of coming to hear this word, people want to go out there and go prepare for your battle. Not understanding the great danger that's already here. And that sooner or later, you will be in tears, crying, and wondering where those men are that was on the highway and the byway trying to give you all warning, but then y'all did not heed. Okay, we're not going to be out here all the time. Okay, for you to have to make mockery and scoff of us. Okay, so this is the book of Isaiah 52 with verse 8, and it says, the book of Isaiah 52 and verse 8, and it says, thy watchmen shall lift up the voice, with the voice together shall they sing, for they shall see eye to eye when the Lord shall bring again Zion. And this is the reason why you see the man from Great Millstone, starting with the elder apostles, all the way down to likewise brothers that are affiliates of Great Millstone, that are teaching the same gospel, see eye to eye. Okay? Because one thing we understand is this. What they call the microchip is going to be it's the mark of the beast, which is what they're going to use to implant into each and every one of you are going to walk and make that choice in your life. Okay? Whether you're going to accept this chip or not, in the palm of your hands or on your head, and whether you're going to bow down to the beast system. Okay, right here. Make no tarry. Okay? Now, there was supposed to be some brothers out here with me today that I met in the gym earlier this morning. Once again, they have not shown up because they assume that this is some type of little club that they've been invited to. Okay, not understanding that the Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, he's the one that calls in who he wants. Obviously, he does not want them. Okay? So they're going to continue to have excuse. Either way, the ministry is going to go on. This is the book of Luke 16 and verse 13. So let's go to Luke 16 and verse 13 here. Now, we're warming up here because really today it's going to center around a warning that's going to go out to Israel, Yasharallah, and then also it's going to go and talk about what's going to take place with Esau. Because if you look around right now, Esau seems to be indestructible. I mean, things are moving kind of somewhat slowish in a way, which is testing the patience of the saints. Okay, which is the reason why we were told to be patient. Okay, of what things is going to go by, because we see this place waxing wicked, more and more and more wicked each day. I mean, they don't even hide homosexuality, sodomy, or any of those things right now. Okay, this is verse 13. It says, and this is going out to you too, Jakes, out there, because people have to understand this. Luke 16, sound verse 13. No servant can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold on to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon. So, if you are part of the 12th tribe of Israel, the so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latinos, you cannot serve two masters. You cannot serve a Yahushua and Mashiach, who you call God and Jesus, and serve Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man, that have you bowing down, but at the same time, he has you oppressed, murdering your children. Why is it last week that we had 60 members of the tribe of Israel dying trying to reach here to Great Babylon America for a better life? Okay? So the Lord does not tarry in his judgment against the wicked. It doesn't matter where you run on this earth, you will be judged by the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, who you all ignorantly call God and Jesus. You can drive in your metal coffins, you can play your loud music, you can be all proud as hell. It doesn't matter. It will catch up to you. Okay? And they got judged. Now, when was the last time you saw when you saw, you know, the Moabites, Ammonites, or Hamites, or any of these other nations that come over here in America, okay, die inside a tractor trailer. They don't. They get what is called a working visa, and they get to get a good high-paying job over here. They don't have to hide. There's no such thing as an Asian coyote, okay, or a Nigerian coyote, or a Middle Eastern coyote that's trying to smuggle, okay, those other nations here. So why is it that our people have to be smuggled into a wicked queendom, okay, where this land was stolen? And that tells you why. Because the northern kingdom is just like the southern kingdom, okay, it's under the curses of Deuteronomy 28. Okay, and that's how you know that they are part of the tribe of Israel. They are part of Yasharallah. Let's go into Zechariah 13, sound verse 8. Zechariah 13, sound verse 8. Because the Lord already made it very clear that you cannot serve him and serve Esau at the same time. Okay? You cannot serve him. You will have to pick one master. Now, we can tell you right off the front that the master that we pick is obviously going to be Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Okay? Esau can do what? Esau can go and kick rocks. We do not give two craps, okay, about... Okay, I got Amos. This is book of Amos. Amos 3, down verse 2. So the book of Amos 3, down with verse 2. And let's see what we got and go with this. And it says, this is the book of Amos, chapter 3, sound verse 2. It says, hear this word that the Lord had spoken against you, O children of Israel. Again, the whole family which I brought out from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. So who does the Lord know? He knows only Yasharallah. Okay? The 12 tribe of Israel, you so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos. That's who he's known. And so this is the reason why he's going to punish us. And it says, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. Can two walk together except they agree? So what are the iniquities, okay, of Israel, Yasharallah? The iniquities are what? Today, all of you people are going to go out and celebrate this wicked paganist holiday here in Babylon, America, eating pork, okay, shrimp, and all the abominable foods that you're not supposed to eat. Okay, celebrating sodomy. You're gonna, some of you are sodomites, okay? Most of you are going to get to commit adultery, okay? Serve these pagan gods, put in fireworks. Lord willing, you call those fireworks burn up and blow up in your houses and put you to death, you wicked, sinful people. You cannot walk with the heathens here in Great Babylon, America. 4th of July is not your holidays, you so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latinos. You are from the tribe of Israel. Stop engaging in the wickedness of this place. I'll read it again. It says, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all of your iniquities. Do you see anyone else getting punished here? You don't see the Moabites getting punished. They can eat frog legs. They can do any type of thing. They don't get punished. You don't see the Edomites getting punished or the Hamites. It's always the same folk. It's always the same people that are getting the hardship in this nation. Okay? The so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos. Because you people choose to go out and continue to live in Babylon, Great Babylon, America, as if this is your rest. This is not your rest. Okay? This place is your place of punishment. And that is the reason why we cannot excel here. There's a reason why we don't do well in Great Babylon, America. Okay? Let's go into the book of Amos 8 and verse 11. Okay? So let's go into the book of Amos 8 and verse 11. This book of Amos 8, chapter 8 and verse 11, it says, behold, the days has come, said the Lord God, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst for water, but of hearing the word of the Lord. So it's just a matter of time before the prophets disappear. It's just a matter of time before you people are on your own trying to figure it out. Okay? You're going to be dashing around. You're going to be wondering what the hell is going on. Maybe them little niggas on the street corners, maybe they will correct. Okay? Maybe there is. this mark of the beast here. Maybe there is a famine that's going to be here. Maybe there is going to be a great persecution. Oh yeah, Esau is gathering all his robot dogs, okay, these troops on these bases are preparing to lock this place down and put you people in what is known, okay, as martial law. Martial law is coming to this place. So there's a clown right there speeding on his vehicle, as if that's supposed to be impressive. Now, if you had flipped over and go into that power grid over there and get electrocuted, I would have simply turned the camera around and look at and film you and then laugh at you and make a lesson out of you. Okay? Because you people are simple and you're weak. See, you don't stand up for nothing that you believe in because you don't believe in anything, because you're a doggone weak, wicked, sodomite people. You men are sodomites. You women are sodomites and you're wicked. Alright? And you're soft. You don't have the spirit in you of a lion to stand up on the street corners like we do and bring out and speak against this doggone wicked man, the so-called white man. We will speak boldly against him without fear. And there's not a damn thing he can do about it. He knows it and we know it. This is the book of Isaiah. Let's go to the book of Isaiah chapter 3, starting verse 1. Because we're going to continue to bring it out to you. For the book of Isaiah chapter 3. The book of Isaiah chapter 3. So, let's go here. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 3, starting with verse 1. For behold, the Lord of hosts, Yahweh, Baal Shem, Yahweh Shai, doth take away from Jerusalem. When he talks about Jerusalem, we're talking about the entire tribe of Israel. Jerusalem is here in Great Babylon, America. The so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latinos, okay, which are part of those tribes starting with the tribe of Judah, all the way down to Zebulon, okay? You're the most pathetic people that are here in the Great Babylon, America. You're the poorest, okay? You're the one that's oppressed the most, but yet still you're the most proudest, hard-headedest people that is here in Great Babylon, America. Because despite all of the oppression that your wicked enemy, the so-called white man, has given to you, you choose to bow down and lick the crack of his ass every doggone day. But there's a set of men that have been raised that goes against the grain. We are the one that's a glitch in the matrix. We are the one that's not going to bow down to these wicked doggone devils when he comes out with this doggone chip, okay? Or any other form of charagma that he chooses to come out with. The spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, is in his man. This is verse 2. Verse 1, it says, for behold, the Lord of hosts, doth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water. You doggone people are going to starve. There's a great famine coming here to America, and you are going to die of starvation and famine. It'll wipe that silly smile off your face very soon when the Lord brings that famine to this land of you simple, fat, lazy people. You cannot even walk 50 feet. Most of you cannot even walk 50 feet. You are so lazy and fat. All you do is eat, and that famine is going to come and destroy you people. Go ahead, light up your barbecue. Why don't you go and smoke those pork? And it says, the mighty man and the man of war, the judge, the prophet, and the prudent, and the ancient. So the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, who you ignorantly call God and Jesus, does not give two craps whether you're a damn prophet, which is these false pastors in this church, okay, that teach you nonsense, absolute nonsense, that doesn't tell you about the great destruction that's coming here. Doesn't tell you that you need to turn away from your wickedness. Doesn't tell you that World War III is coming. Doesn't tell you that this is a charisma, okay? Doesn't tell you that you're being oppressed. No, they sweet talk you. The great man. We got a lot of jakes that's in the military, they're in these police forces. I got news for y'all, okay? Doesn't matter what kind of position you're in Great Babylon, America. One way or the other, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to put you in a dire position, okay? And how he's going to do that? He's going to use the hands of the wicked. And who's the wicked? Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, who's in control of things. These wicked damn devil, these wicked men that are on this sign right now, okay, that are controlling, okay, all the wickedness, okay, that is on this earth. And it says, the captain of 50, and the honorable man, and the counselor, and the cunning artificer, and the eloquent orator. So you doggone nice, smooth speaking niggas, you know, TD Snakes, okay, Creflo Dollar, okay, Joel Osteen, all of y'all, okay, doesn't matter. One way or the other, he's gonna put the spirit into this wicked man to come down upon you in the form of either one thing, either tax evasion, or he's gonna come at you in some accusation, because you're not gonna get where you at in America, okay, without doing wickedness. And that wickedness is caught on camera, hidden or not hidden. One way or the other, the Lord is going to put people down, humble you people, humble you wicked, simple, doggone people that are driving in your metal coffin day in and day out. And Jake, of all people, you so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latinos, of all people, shouldn't have any type of pride, because you ain't shit in this doggone wicked kingdom. None of us. The men that have been woken up in this last day's time have been woken up in the spirit of Yahweh Shing Shai, who the world they can call God and Jesus, to do what? One thing only. And that is to go out on the highways and the byways and preach the everlasting true gospel to you doggone heathens, okay? Warning you of your destruction. That every one of you are going to go into slavery at some point in time after you've been humiliated and destroyed here in Great Babylon, America, when your system has been taken down. Okay? And it's coming. We were kings and rulers of this earth, and we didn't think that it was going to happen to us, so we heed not the warning. And guess what? Look at us now. Huh? Generation after generation of poverty. Okay? Of oppression. Okay? Under what? Dogs? Nations that are dogs? Under a man that is in a base beast? So if it happened to us, the kings, the chosen people of Yahweh Bashim Shai, what do you think is going to happen to you, doggone nation, that are counted as nothing but spit? You don't stand a chance in hell of any type of salvation. And yes, the so-called white man, the Edomites, are not going to have salvation. You're going to go 1,000 years of slavery, and then afterwards you're going to be put to death forever and ever and ever. Let's go into Isaiah 42, Psalm verse, and chapter Isaiah 42 and verse 22. Isaiah 42. Isaiah 42. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, starting with verse 22. And it reads, "But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivered for a spoil, and none say it restore." So, Israel, okay, you simple, wicked, disobedient children of Yasharallah, you 2/3, you're in a constant snare, okay? This war, okay, on the so-called COVID is nothing but an excuse to come against the house of Israel, okay? Against the southern tribe and also the northern tribe. That's all that this is for. Because with this proxy war on the so-called pandemic, which is a scandemic, okay, this man is able to create laws that are going to put you in greater, deeper oppression. You lined up like the simple little, gutless little cowards that you are, okay, and wicked people that you are, and bow down to BG juice. Some old doggone, withered old doggone white man come up on the TV and he tells you, you better do what I say. You know what? We look at him and say, go fuck yourself. All right? We don't bow down to the damn devil. Not now, not ever. And there's a group of men that are not going to do it. Nor when you are looking at one of them. The spirit of the Lion of Judah, Yasharallah, is upon this earth right now. And you people are now being warned of the great danger and the destruction that's going to come here on El Paso. You so-called Mexicans better open your ears and listen. This is for you. These Edomites don't like you. They don't like you. If they like you, they'll just open the border and let you come through. You do all of the hard work here. You don't doggone just come over here and sit down. They come over here and sit down and steal and rob. They don't like you. But you're proud. You're very, very proud. You're stupid, you're poor, and you're proud. You don't listen to the hearken to the warning. Let's go and let's talk about Esau here. This is the book of Ezekiel 35. Let's talk about Esau here, because if you believe that your damn master is going to last forever, then I've got news for you. Now, there's many books that goes into the destruction of Great Babylon America. Today I'm only going to bring out from Ezekiel and Isaiah and Jeremiah. Okay? Basically a snippet of the threat that Yahweh Shimei Shai has made a decree against this wicked queendom. Because we don't count this place as anything more than a shithole and a prison that we're waiting to be burnt up. But y'all love this doggone place. Okay? I hope every one of you will know this place is going to fall down. There's Shakes right there. If only they can fall off their bikes and just, their skin is all over the car, all over the road pavement on this hot road, because it's like 100 degrees. Okay? That way I can move that camera over and I can just film the pieces that's left off of them. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, starting with verse 1. And it says, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir. And what is Mount Seir? Mount Seir is Great Babylon America, who you call the United States of America, the headquarters of the kingdom of Edom. And it says, and prophesy against it. What is prophecy? Prophecy is bringing out the scriptures that pertains to the destruction of a wicked kingdom that promotes sodomy, okay, iniquity, wickedness, oppression, lies, deceit, adultery, thieving, murder, rape, pillaging, blasphemy. We are to testify against you, whether you like it or not. This is what's going to take place in Great Babylon America. And it says, and say unto it, thus said the Lord God, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. So you can forget about that. In God we trust, on that doggone dollar in your pocket. This place does not trust in God. It trusts in gold, oil, and drugs. This is a wicked kingdom, not a kingdom. It is a pacified, pussified kingdom. The men are spineless and gutless. The women are like men. This place is out of order. And it says, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. So if the Lord is going to stretch his hands out against America and make it desolate, what does desolation means? Desolation means destruction. And that is exactly what's going to take place in America. Great destruction. Your soldiers are not going to win against me. I serve in this man's service. Double some of these service members' age. I can walk backwards faster than they can run. Weak, pacified, pussy ass. It's a disgusting and disgrace. And I'm telling you, damn Jakes, to get out of that damn man's service. Okay? And it says, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord. All of these cities in America are going to be laid waste at the hands of what you call the Russians. Okay? The Medes is going to lay this place waste. That is what's going to take place here in Great Babylon, America. And thou shalt know I am the Lord. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. So while we were down, while we were out, this place, Esau, of Edom, took advantage of the children of Israel, of Yasharallah, and continued to kick us down and oppress us. So we never, ever rose off our feet. Because our elder brother, Esau, decided that he just didn't want to see us come up. And this is a perpetual hatred that Esau So he's always had this jealousy of us. And he says, because I have had a perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Okay? So we were only supposed to go, okay? We were only supposed to go into slavery, the captivity as a judgment, as a punishment. You know, get spanking, get, you know, a little beating. And then that was it. But no. Look at where we are today. Just the other day, these cops decided they would put 90 bullets into the back, okay, of a 20-something-year-old Jake. 90 bullets. That's not justice. That's murder. And they're going to pay for that. They're going to pay for it. Even if it's our wicked Jake, our two-third, that have been selected by Yahweh Shemi Ashai to die. It doesn't matter. They're from the tribe of Israel, and Esau, you have started a war. This is a war. You want a war? You're going to get one. Our king is coming back to teach you a lesson. And it says, therefore as I live, said the Lord God, I will prepare unto thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Said thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. You see that? The Lord himself has made it very clear that he is going to pursue you with blood. He's going to put your kids to death. He's going to put your wives to death. He's going to put you to death, your babies to death. Everything and everywhere you go, it's going to be just death, 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 and it is going to pursue you. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, meaning destruction, and cut off from it him that passeth out and him that returneth. It doesn't matter. You can run to Mexico. You damn Edomites can run to Mexico. It doesn't matter. The cartels are going to get you down there. Do you think Ishaka is going to allow you to come down there, set up, come with you doing remote work with your American FRN note while they making crap with their pesos, and then you're going to live the big life there in Mexico and think that the Ishaka are just going to sit down there and just allow that? No. They're going to kidnap you. They're going to spoil you, rob you. They're going to do a whole lot of horrible things to you. You know why? Because Yahweh Shemi Ashai is going to put that spirit into them. And I'm rooting for them. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men in thy hills, and in thy valleys, and in thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. Your military is not the big bad military that you think it is. Oh no. Oh no, it isn't. They don't train. Their training is PowerPoint on how to friggin' they're going to accept LGBTQ. That's what their training is all about. It doesn't matter if you're infantry or if you're a desk jockey. Okay? The leaders are weak. Okay? You get the women in the doggone military that are actually stronger than the men. That's how pacified and sensified this nation has become. It's not a God-fearing nation. It's a sodomite nation. That's why this place is known as spiritual Sodom. Because you people accept it so much, you have 30 days dedicated to it. Your men are going to be slain. Okay? All the blood is going to be on your hands, Esau. Great Babylon America is going to know what sorrow is all about. You're going to know what suffering and pain is all about. What it's like to miss your children. What it's like to turn on the news and hear an entire fleet of your damn battle group is sunk. With tens of thousands of your service members dead. Entire brigade and battalions destroyed in the blink of an eye. You're not going to win against doggone the Medes, who you know is Russia. You are going to lose quickly and decisively and horribly. And it says, I will make thee perpetual desolation, and thy city shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas the Lord was there. Here's the deal. You've always had us under oppression. These two nations, these two countries is the northern and southern kingdom. And that's what you have right now. You've enjoyed low paying slavery, okay? I mean, what, you give a paycheck that doesn't do anything? Okay? I see more and more and more of the northern kingdom, okay, out here. Issachar, okay, and on the other tribes out here, from what is known as South America, stand up on the street, okay? And this is actually one of the more well-off counties here in Texas. But yes, sir, you have this poverty that's going on. You still have this poverty that's going on. Well, because these are the doggone curses. Yes, sir, these Edomites are so rich that they can drive around in dune buggies to go have fun, to go ride up on the dunes or the sand and stuff, and have 3 or 4 cars parked in their garage. Must be nice. In the meantime, Jay can't even afford to get a doggone sandwich out here. But they're so proud. You say you're going to possess this forever. The Lord Yahweh Shemashah has other plans. There's going to be blood. And it says, let's continue here. And it says, therefore, as I live, said the Lord God, I will do according to thine anger and according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them, and I will make myself known amongst them when I have judged thee. So you're going to be judged. After you've been judged, you will know who the Lord Yahweh Shemashah is. Oh yeah, you will know. We exalt his name, but you will know who he is. We are telling you. We are telling you who he is. We are telling you who Yahweh Shemashah is. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies, calling yourself, you know, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, calling yourself Yahweh, calling yourself the judges of the Bible, okay, calling yourself the prophets, okay, calling yourself the angels. Stolen identity. That's exactly what it's been. Stolen identity. Blasphemies. We are outing you. We now know who the true power is. And we are letting the entire world know who the true power is. And it says, which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate, they are given us to consume. So you believe that because Yahweh Shemashah has allowed you to take us into slavery, take kings, royal family, the house of David into slavery, to do as you will with us, that somehow that's your gift and that you're just going to get away with it. But we have news for you, Esau. You're not going to get away with it. You're not going to get away with any of the things that you put out there. And it says, thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me, and have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. What have you heard? Blasphemies. Your lies and your arrogance. Okay? That is what he has heard. Your lies and your arrogance.
Hello, sir.
Good.
What you got going on over here?
Bringing out the gospel. So the gospel is going on against this wicked kingdom. It's not even a kingdom, it's a queendom that promotes sodomy and all form of iniquity. And this is also a warning to the children of Israel, who are the so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos, which would be the tribe of Ishmael, which is the so-called Mexicans and South Americans. Come around here and take a look at this chart. So if you come and take a look at the trip, if you look at this, if you are on this chart, in one of these places, then you are part of the tribe of Israel. What would you say you are? Mexican? Or
I'm actually Spanish too.
Spanish Jew? I don't know about Spanish. Where are you from?
I'm from Mexico.
From Mexico?
I got a Toromara Indian.
Indian?
Jewish.
By the father?
Yeah.
The father is Indian? Like
both my mother and my father. They both got Toromara Indian.
Not Indian?
Mexican. That's what Mexican
okay,
means.
so if your father is Indian, then your father is like either what they would call the Seminole Indians or from the tribe of Yad. That was the original Indians here. Okay, so there's no such thing as Indians. That's a made up name. Okay, that's all made up. Okay, so if you consider Mexican, that's by your father heritage. You're from the tribe of Michigan. Okay.
On my mother's side, we're part of Spanish. We're Syrian Jews. We're bloodline from Syrian Jews.
Syrian Jews.
Yes, sir.
But what about your father? Because in the scripture is about this is about masculine.
Spanish Native American.
Spanish Native American. When you say Spanish, okay,
Yeah,
Spain.
conquistadors.
Conquistador?
They took over Mexico.
Well, you'd have to go back. You'd have to go back really deep into that, because if he,
we got mixed blood. Huh?
yeah,
our bloodlines are all mixed blood.
yeah, well, yeah,
French
what they call
people.
mixed bloodline is actually corruption. Because remember, the devil was trying to corrupt the bloodline before Yahushai, well, before Jesus, who the world knows Jesus came about. Okay, so now your bloodline goes with your father. Okay, so if your father is one of those conquistadors that goes all the way back to your great granddad and all the other stuff, that you would be known as what is called an Edomite. Okay, an Edomite is what they call today is a so-called white man. The so-called white man is going to go into perdition and destruction. So you better pray that you're not that. So
Now, we're mixed. We're on all sides of our family. Most Mexicans, you know, my people, they done messed up. They done messed up.
Well, it's not.
They pretty much the conquistadors.
Yeah. So keep in mind here, but our men, okay, they come over here into the conquistador went over what they call South America, and they rape and pillage over there. Basically, like they rape and pillage, and they sow their seed. Right now, through generation, there's a possibility, okay, that if you're going back, say, 5 or 6 generation, you may be what is a pure Israelite or pure, what they call, you said from Mexico, Ishaka.
Yeah,
okay.
You see those mountains over there?
Yeah.
That's where my people live there hundreds of years. That's the Tarahumara Indian tribe.
And then, so based on what you're talking about, your seed really goes back. Your seed goes back to Gad, okay, or Ishaka. That would make you a Hebrew Israelite, okay. That would make you a Hebrew Israelite.
Hebrew Israelite?
That's what we all are. So there's 12 tribes. So known as Yasharala. That's a Hebrew word. So we have what they call the South Americans over there, and you can look what I showed you in that sign right there, and then. You have Northern Kingdom and the Southern Kingdom. So Northern Kingdom, the Northern Kingdom is going to be kind of more light skinned. Okay, so part of the Hebrew Israelites are more lighter skinned. They look kind of closer like the what you call a so-called white person, and they have the the texture here. The Southern Kingdom are going to have more of the curly, woolly hair, dark skin. So that's why you see how people over here is oppressed. The prison is filled with who? Who's in the prison? Who makes up the majority of the prisons? Exactly.
I actually just got out.
Yeah, exactly. So you just got out. So exactly, and it's probably for something just silly that you probably shouldn't have gone in for.
Nah,
exactly. Well, okay. So you're admitting it too, like that, and that's that's the beginning. That's a good thing you said that. You know what? Because this is why we come on here and we preach. Because what we doing is we're admitting to Yahweh. We're admitting to what the world knows as God and Jesus, which in Paleo Hebrew would be Yahweh. His name, and Yahushai is the name of the Son. Okay, when they worship on there, on no sign there is what the Virgin Mary, the Holy Rosary. Okay, so they teach you all like Catholicism foolishness over there. All right, worshiping a woman worshiping. You look at America, you see how this place is right now. And what has happened is in the last days is that the prophets would come out on the highways and the byways to preach this everlasting gospel. Okay,
right now, since I got out.
Yeah,
I've noticed that pretty much men have been emasculated.
Oh, exactly. So you can see that, right?
I did 20 years.
20 years.
20 years, man.
Okay. The men are females now, right? The men have been emasculated, and this is because you know what this place is called? It's called spiritual Egypt and Sodom. Now, what is Egypt doing? What is Egypt synonymous as? Slavery, right? Are we slaves or not? Do we have to work? Why are we working twice as hard? Now you take a look right there. I bet you driving in that vehicle is a doggone white boy right there. That vehicle is what, $90,000 worth of stuff on there? Okay? Yes, a lot of people. I go there and I see Ishakar, okay? And a lot of our tribes are there, stand up begging for food or looking, don't have a pot to piss in. Why are we suffering?
I'm working 3 jobs right now.
Just to make a living. That's part of the curses. That's part of the curses in Deuteronomy 28. Where we would come into a place that's why we are slaves. Okay? Some of us had to give up our job because we did not want to take the job. So we don't even have jobs. Okay.
You know what the strange thing about this is? You know, biblically speaking.
Yeah, come on.
Like, being that I'm a part of my father's ancestry, Syrian Jew. Biblically, I would be considered an Israelite. But today's Hebrews or Jews, they don't consider me a Jew because
those are
be through the mother's side.
See, they're saying through the mother side. No,
Yeah.
no. See, those are Amalekites over there. But in Israel right now in our land, those are Amalekites. Okay, those are Amalekites. Those are the fake Jews. Right now, you know where the biggest homo party is, the biggest sodomite, the biggest gayest party is? It's in Tel Aviv. So if that's a holy land, why would they have the biggest homo party?
You gotta look at some too, man. The Jews that are there they're not Semites. They're white converts. Right?
Yeah, of course, yeah. They're Amalekites. They're Amalekites. We've already proven who they are in the scriptures here. They're going to be destroyed during World War III, which is coming up. Okay, let me show you who these people are. The people who are ruling the world there, who are them? That's these people right here. Every single one of them. You look at their name. They change their names. These are the ones who are running the earth right now. Okay, these are puppet governments and stuff. The true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible, Hebrew Israelites, come from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. Everything in this scripture talks about the oppression that we will go through, the tribulation that we will go through, okay? That we will be conquered from these doggone people, okay? And in these last days, these people are going to attempt to just execute and murder us. Last week, you heard about the 60 I'm going to use the word Mexicans I came across, or they died in a trailer. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you heard 60 Chinese die? 60 Africans die?
Chinese, they don't really report it, but they be dying in those freight containers. When they get brought over, they be dying in them freight.
Yeah, but
they just don't report them.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know if you heard this, man, but in Missouri, 890 children disappeared out of foster care. And nobody knows where they went to.
Yeah, we can tell you where they went to. Okay, what these devils are doing with them is they're taking out their hearts and their livers and taking out, draining their blood. Okay, because when you take a look at our people, right? Okay, our tribe is the strongest. Baseball, football, running, soccer, you name it, boxing. Who can fight better than doggone Mexican and black fighters? Nobody. So-called black fighters. Nobody, man. Y'all, okay? Ishikawa dominate the lightweight division, and Judah tend to dominate the heavyweight division, right? These people are inferior to us. They can't stand up in the sun for 20 doggone minutes without having to rub suntan lotion on them. I could be out here all day. Okay?
You know the sun
gives us energy and power.
Yeah, if we don't need all day.
We don't need no vitamins.
We get sunlight.
Yeah.
We'll create vitamins.
We're good. Yeah. We don't. Yeah. They have to pop pills.
Yeah,
the so-called white man has to pop pill at age 25 just to get his noodle out. Okay. We don't have to do that. See, we're built and designed. Okay. Because why? We will build above all other nations. Okay. This is our book here. This book tells us from the beginning of where we started all the way to how this is going to end, how we are going to be redeemed, and who our enemies are. And our enemies have been identified. And so there's men like me all across this earth that is doing this. All across America that is doing this. We speak up boldly against this man and this wicked queen now.
No, when I got out, I kind of been studying Torah.
The Torah, yeah. Okay.
Because family's Jewish, right? So
yeah.
I started studying it, and I just disagree with a lot of the teachings of just the rabbinical Judaism.
Yeah, because
it doesn't make sense. It doesn't line up with
it doesn't align up because theirs is all wickedness. Okay? Because what theirs is basically white. They teach white supremacy. Okay? They teach what is known as white supremacy. It doesn't line up. Nowhere. We've had these Jewish scholars and these Jewish people come up here and challenge the brothers them, and we can go through the scripture after scripture and show who they are and show who we are, and nothing lines up. And our people are waking up to this, and this is what these devils don't like. Because we go on YouTube, we put out the videos out there. We go on the highway and the byways like this. Sometimes you have guys like by myself, and you have guys in groups of 5 to 10 or even 20, right? doing it. And we bring it out. We let them know right here. This is coming very soon. You're gonna be making a decision whether you're gonna take this chip. This is real. This is actually already existing right now. And you know who's bringing it out? These people. World War III is real. And you know what? America is gonna be destroyed. Okay? Against the Medes. America is going to be destroyed. American military is going to be destroyed. I served in the United States military. Okay? And I would tell any brother, and I look in the camera week after week and I tell them, get the hell out of that crap. It is pacified, it is sissified. You know, I'm like 4 or 5 decades and I can run backwards faster than these little doggone punks, man.
Yeah,
I was a commander and I could run faster. It was pathetic.
I don't know.
They're gonna get slaughtered.
Yeah, my nephew just killed himself, man. He was 4 Bliss.
At Fort Bliss?
Yeah, he ain't even seen no action, man. I don't know.
He committed suicide?
Committed suicide.
You know
I don't know
why?
what they're doing to those boys.
They giving them the Karadma. They're giving them that juice. They're forcing them to take that doggone injection. That's what they're doing with them over there. Oh, either that or you lose your job.
Yeah,
And our people are in a situation, huh? They're young, exactly.
You was young, married, children, and all of a sudden you just killed yourself.
Now he leaves a widow and kids. And this is the judgment that's coming to our people. This is the reason why I'm telling our people to hear this truth and understand what is going on right here, because this is going to be for their salvation, okay? But a lot of our people, they don't want to listen. They rather go celebrate 4th of July eating pork and shrimp. Do you know pork and shrimp is against the dietary plan of us?
Yeah.
Okay? It kills us. Okay? And I put some
I don't know if you've seen it. Look up that on YouTube and Twitter.
Yeah.
The pork and worms.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola. There, you could do this in your kitchen. Get a pork chop or whatever cut of pork. Put it in your sink in the little bowl, and just pour some Coca-Cola on top of it, and all the worms will start coming out.
Yeah. Which is exactly?
I tried it. I saw it on YouTube. I tried it.
Which is exactly the reason why.
I told my mom, because I've been telling her, man, don't eat pork.
And I've been trying to tell, you know, because I just came out here about a month, and I've been trying to tell like the tamale trucks and all that stuff, like, look at man, stop serving pork. And they go, well, this is our biggest seller. It's like, stop serving pork, stop eating this, man. You are part of a royal family. You are Hebrew Israelites. You're part of a royal family. I said, don't allow what is going. This is a judgment that we were supposed to go through. We were supposed to be persecuted. Everything that goes wrong here, they'll go, Mexicans. Oh, this garbage in the road, it's Mexicans. It's raining, it's Mexicans' fault. Everything is Mexican. Every crime that goes on, oh, it's those Negroes. It's those Negroes. But wait a minute, who came and invaded entire nations? Who dropped bombs all over the world? The devil is not a man the man with a tail and horns that you see after you die. Your spirit goes back to the Most High. The devil is a so-called white man right now that has us in great oppression. That has us poor.
Something that you'll trip out on, if you look into, you know this war is going on in Ukraine?
Yeah.
You know Vladimir Putin?
Yeah.
He has the only country that doesn't have them involved in his finances.
Yeah.
That doesn't have them involved in
do you know why? Do you know why? Do you know why that's the case? Okay. You know why that's the case?
They're gunning for him, though.
Because no, they're gunning for him, but they can't do anything. They can't do anything to him because Russia is known as what is known as the Medes in the Bible, and they have been given, okay, the weapons by the Lord, the Lord Himself. They've been given the ability to sustain themselves financially. That's the reason why the embargo is not working. Okay, they've also been given the. I'm just gonna have to come on this side. They've also been given. They've been destined to prophecy. Okay, to take down Babylon, America. There's going to be a war between the American military and the Russian military, and the Russian military is going to obliterate the American military very rapidly. Very rapidly. Okay? Then Russia is going to go up against NATO and the EU. These people are the ones who are supporting NATO and the EU. Great Babylon, America, which is been kind of like the arm, like the bodyguard or like the strong arm guy going around, okay, making wars on these nations and being kind of like just starting up these conflicts, okay? And so there's a scripture that talks about the whore, which is the whore that rides the beast, which is America, okay? which the beast nations are going to hate this whore and destroy and burn this whore. Meaning what, they're going to abandon her and eventually going to attack this place. This place has a limited time. We're trying to tell our people, wake up, get out of here, try to get saved. When we all came out of Egypt, all of Israel came out of Egypt together. Okay? What happened in Egypt? What happened to us in the desert? What did we do? We complained. You believe in reincarnation?
I'm kind of.
You've been alive more than once.
I kind of do, but
You've been alive more than once. What if I tell you went through this? What if I told you went through this? What if I told you went through this? The so-called white man, this is what he used to do to us. He would take you, bend you over, tie your leg in your hand like this, and they would take turns and rape you. This is what they used to do to our man, called buck breaking. They used to rape. They rape us on the way here. Okay? When those faggot conquistadors went out down South America, okay, to the Aztecas, okay, and they should come, they rape the women, they rape the men and the babies. This man is a pedophile, he's a rapist, a born rapist. The white man is a doggone rapist. He's a rapist, that's the reason why he has 1 month dedicated to a bunch of doggone sodomites and stuff like that. We speak against it. How the hell you can take the rainbow flag, the color of the rainbow, which is
God.
and then take that, which is a sign from God, and take that and use it for an abomination. That tells you who the wicked is, and this is who we come out against. We speak very loud and bold against this man, and we wake up with brothers. There's Ishikar brothers. There's our brothers from Mexico who are doing exactly what I'm doing. They speak it in Spanish and they speak it in English. They understand. They've been given the spirit. We are all over the place. They hate us. The white man hates you. They absolutely hate you. They will kill you when the time comes. You wait till the power cuts off and the food gets real short here.
Oh,
they're gonna come. They're gonna be going out. These doggone peckerwood's gonna be going around, and they're gonna be hunting you to kill you. Huh?
They're paying farmers
to destroy the crops.
To kill their livestock.
And who gets impacted first? We do, right?
They're serving us all that process.
Yeah, we're the ones that's getting impacted first.
Man, yeah, all them people, they're all invested in all that fake food stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. All that plant-based food, all the other different things. But you know what's the good thing about this place? Is there's going to be a destruction that's going to come here. Now, I was in the middle of Ezekiel 35. And this is because America goes by, this queendom goes by a lot of different names. Idumea, this is known as spiritual Sodom in Egypt. You have the Chaldeans. This is also known as Great Babylon America, which is going to come into remembrance of the Lord for all the wickedness here. They're murdering our people daily, imprisoning our men, feminizing the men. Okay? The men are like bitches, man. These young boys are like bitches nowadays, man. I call them little girls. They're just like laughable.
Like one of my jobs, I work at Speedy's Pizza delivery, right?
Yeah.
That's my part-time job. That's I got in an argument with a young man that works with me over a delivery. It wasn't really an argument, but a delivery came in, and it was my turn to take the delivery, right? And he was going to take the delivery. And I thought, no, you're not taking it, it's my turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
And he said, nah, but I'm already leaving. And I said, nah, man, that's my delivery, man. I'm taking it. Man, I swear to you, he almost started crying. Huh?
And you know why he started crying?
Just because I spoke hard to him.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, what the hell?
Very
and
feminist
then
spirit.
look, the women there, man, they
ready to fight you.
They looked at me, and this wasn't a gay boy, right? This wasn't a gay boy. This was just a young man, huh?
Yeah, but
young straight man. I'm like, what the hell's happening?
Feminine spirit, man.
Yeah, it's
So, how do you think that's going to pan out for when things get really hard here?
Yeah,
what happens when the white man put
cycle of 5?
Yeah, and they go in these military vehicles and they go around the towns and tell you to stay inside your house and martial law, they're kicking your door down. This is going to be Jacob's trouble, which is Jacob is the Jacob name was changed into Israel. Okay, remember there was Esau and Jacob. Jacob name was changed into Israel. All right. So if there's 12 tribes in Israel, and I already showed you that part of that tribe is going to be what they call so-called Mexican, Panamanian, Ecuadorian, Bolivian, Peru, all those nations, right? Basically brown people and so-called black people, right? And from the Caribbean and all the different places. If we're going to go through that Jacob's trouble, that means what? We're at the bottom being persecuted by who? Our enemy. The so-called white man. He's going to use his military force and DHS and all of them to go after us.
And
how is the man going to stand up to that?
My brother and my father, they're all ex-military too, right? I talked to them about this stuff, and they say, man, there's too many black people and Mexican people in working in the military. I'm like, so what? Well, that doesn't have nothing to do with it. It has
nothing to do with it.
Look, in prison, when I was in prison, the people beating us up were other black people and other Mexican people that were just guards.
Yeah.
They were being told by the white warden.
By the white warden, exactly.
Sometimes it would be a black warden.
Yeah. Because you know why? They're serving their master. They're serving their master.
All that goes out the window.
Yeah, it goes because it comes down to money and they're serving the master. This is in the military, and we've warned our people that in the military, you're going to have so-called black soldiers, Mexican soldiers, going to be kicking your door down, and they can be putting an AK, M4 or M16 to your head, okay, beating up your wife, your kids. I said, why? Because they want to get a paycheck. They've sold their soul on their body and their mind, their spirit to the so-called white man, okay? So you cannot trust them. That's the reason why we are right now on the highways and the byways looking to seek to get the hopefully elect sealed, the elect of Israel, which is going to be 1/3 of Israel. 2/3, that means 2 out of every 3 Hebrew Israelite is going to be put to death here, one way or the other. Whether they're working for the white man or not, because for their wickedness. Okay, so we're out here as ministers of who the world ignorantly called Jesus, who is Yahweh Shai, okay, to prophesy to our people, look here, change your ways, okay, repent and come into the house of David. If Lord willing, he will bring you to the house of David, which is that protection. Let me give you that. Noah preached for 120 years when he was building the ark. 120 years. Okay? And nobody that was seeing rain. Nobody that was seeing rain. These people look and go, why are you building a boat where there's no, for what? And he said, rain, there's a rain, a great flood coming. And they laughed at him. The same way we are telling everyone there's a great famine that's going to come here. Okay? Americans have never seen a famine before. All they eat constantly 24/7. They're fat, they're obese. Most people can't even walk out their car to even right there. Okay? We're telling them there's a great famine that's going to come here. Okay? We are telling them there's great pestilence. And we are telling them they're going to turn around and these people are going to murder each other. Okay? Going in the book of 2nd Ezra 15, somewhere 16, you can go and see that everybody's going to be starting to kill each other for food very soon. They're not listening.
This past lockdown we had, the only reason that didn't happen is because we had the Black Lives Matter riots. Well, people let out the steam during those riots. Well, if they wouldn't have had those riots, there would have been food riots.
Those riots were set up by this man here, George Soros. So these people actually organized it. Black Lives Matter they work for the so-called white man. Okay, so we don't get into any of the worldly stuff here. We deal strictly with the scriptures. Okay, we deal strictly with the scriptures, and this is the protection we have right here. This truth. Okay, anything else on the outside there, Black Lives Matter, Martin Luther King was a coon. Okay, that was working for the white man. So was Malcolm X. So was all these people. They all got paid. They all got paid to do what? Mislead our people. Okay, just like you just said just now, who was beating you up in the prison? You said the black wardens and the black prison guys was beating you up, and the Mexican ones were beating you up. They were beating you up. You would think that they'll show mercy on someone that looks like them, but they don't. You know why? Because they don't believe this. They don't care either. They don't care about the oppression. They don't care about slavery. They're willing to forgive the so-called white man. We don't. We're praying for his death. We're praying for the spiritual powers to take vengeance and recompense on this man and his wickedness. Okay? And there's thousands of us. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands of us. So you're not alone coming into this truth. I'm out here every Sunday, right here in this parking lot. These guys will go by, someone on their horn, but not you're the first person that has ever stopped by and actually got to their vehicle to come hear this. They don't care. But
because I saw the Hebrew writing on your...
See, right away, you see, again, you could actually read Hebrew. Okay, these people can't read Hebrew. They're ignorant. They're the driving dead, they're the walking dead. They think they're missing something when they're going out there. I've had that life, man. I walked away from that life. I gave that up. I had that life. I knew exactly what they're thinking. I had that life. I used to ball too. But I don't miss it one damn bit. In fact, I keep scratching my head and going, why it took so long for me to get to be woken up by the Lord. But he woke me up. And I'm grateful. There's nothing out there that I missed. One bit. The only thing I do is I work out. That's it. That's the only fun thing I do is work out. Other than that, it's this. It's all about this. All day, all night. That's all I do. We are waking up our people like that. See, a lot of people can't read Hebrew, can't read that. Right away you read it, you read this right on here. From that distance you read the Hebrew. Okay? So that means something. This is not a coincidence that you happen to stop here. This is how the Lord comes around here like that. I was into all kinds of stuff, man, and just like that one day I turned on and go, what? I mean, and it stuck with me. The Spirit came on me. Just like that I was out there in that damn world, looking for an answer. What the hell is going on here? So nothing's coincidental. You know, for a lot of these people, it's just a joke to them like that because once they lock down this place, once there's no more food, okay, these people are soft like cat shit. They're soft like cat shit, okay? They're out of shape and they're soft. When it comes down to it and the wicked people out here taking their food away from them, then they will understand this judgment that is being read to them, okay? Great Babylon America is going to be cast down and destroyed. This place, okay, is going to be humiliated and brought down. Its military is going to be destroyed by the Russian military, okay? But America is not going to be destroyed at that point in time. No, it's going to continue to exist, to go through really... Those movies that they bring out with The Walking Dead and all that stuff, that's basically the documentary on how the so-called white man, these people here bring out and give you a warning and tell you, okay, how they're going to do certain things. Yes, okay? The Walking Dead is when you're taking these doggone shots and stuff and all that medicine, their drugs and shit, you are a walking dead. You don't have your mind on you, okay? They got you worshiping this doggone cracker right here, Caesar Boucher, okay? These crackers got you worshiping these crackers. These crackers over here telling you that they're the doggone Jews. And we've proven that they are doggone lies and there's a judgment that's coming for their ass, okay? Which I'm going to go into the book of Job 20. Let's go into the book of Job here and I want you to hear this.
There's very few what they call Sephardic Jews, which are Middle Eastern Jews. There's very few Middle Eastern.
Now, the Hebrew Israelites from tribe of Israel, we are scattered all across the earth. Okay, so some of us will look like the other nations. We got Hebrew Israelites that look like actual Chinese and speak Chinese. They don't even know that they're Israelites. Okay, the same with Japanese and all these other places. Okay, so now you can remember the Lord is a strategic war. That's why he's called Lord of Hosts. If you're a Lord of Hosts, host means war, a man of war, right? So if you're gonna are you gonna put all your soldiers and all your equipment in one area? No, one bomb is gonna take it out. So basically, you have to preserve your people by placing them in different nations and stuff like that, so they can mingle and hide. That's how we know that this doggone Caesar Borgia is a piece of shit. Moses was not a doggone cracker. Why? There's no way in hell. If the Egyptians were Hamites, okay, they were dark skinned. How the hell a doggone so-called white man could doggone blend in with that? Okay, he could not. So he would have to look like them, and people would have to accept him as one of them. Okay, he would have to look like him. So he was a Hebrew, which is a dark skin. Okay,
yeah,
which is dark skin. He was a Hebrew, and that's what Moses was. Okay,
that's pretty much a given. Middle Eastern people, they didn't start getting white people there until the Greeks went in there.
Exactly. Well, Middle Eastern is another name for that. Those people are also full of shit too. We're going to put them in slavery also. In Dubai, the ones in United Emirates, the ones that are inside Saudi Arabia, those who are sitting occupying our land, they're going to go into slavery too, okay? Because the so-called white man, the British, okay, let's put them in place like that. He was so much of setting up bases and stuff for them, okay? And that's why some of their customs...
That happens after, well,
yeah.
They actually went against them, but they lost the war, and the World War II, they sided with Hitler.
Yeah.
And when they lost,
you gotta look at who's controlling the money.
Allies put the puppets
They put all the puppets here.
Yeah.
Okay? That's why they walk around. The reason why they walk around, if you go look at the ancient garbs, okay, of the Hebrew Israelites, they didn't wear no big old cloth and covering their skin, all that stuff like that. Okay? It was sackcloth. Okay? See, they wear all that stuff. Why? Because their skin is weak and pasty like the so-called white man. Okay? And they can't actually be exposed to sun. I was deployed over there. So I know. And actually, they walk around these big old doggone sheets and they say, what? If you're in this hot temperature all in this desert arid region, you should be used to this doggone heat and the sunlight. But they're not. Why? Because they're Caucasians. Okay? They're Caucasians over there, man. What they call Caucasians over there. That's why they have to keep covering themselves and all that stuff. That's not that's our garbs and all that stuff. No. That's all a lie. Everything they show in these movies about what we actually look like is a lie. Why? Because you have to adjust everything in order to perpetuate that doggone lie. This is the ancient garb you see right here. Okay? This is what the prophets wore. Okay? This is the ancient garb right here. Very plain, simple sackcloth. Okay? Wasn't no three-piece suit with necktie and all the other BS and all the other crap over there like that. Okay? And so we bring it out to teach and educate our people about actual history. Not only from this book here, but also through the artifacts and all the other things that this man has been trying to hide. Okay? But our people are not read, they don't read, they don't care, they don't want to understand. Like I said, you were the first person that actually read the Paleo Hebrew. You knew what I was wearing. You read it. They don't. Nobody does. Because they want to be slaves. Our people prefer to be slaves. Hey, just give me just enough to make it. I don't know about you, but I'm sick of this place, man. I am absolutely sick of this place. This is the book of Job 28, starting with verse 22. And it says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked should be upon him. These people, right now, after they start World War III, they want to get rid of this place. They don't need America anymore. Okay? So this place is going to be destroyed. That's the reason why you're seeing them destroyed. Now, you can think of America as like the Titanic. The people at the bottom of the Titanic was already dead, but the people on top, they had no clue. So guess what? They kept playing the music and kept partying on. What you see going on right now? People are continually partying on right now. Guess who's dead? We are dead, man. Our people are dead. Our people are dead, dying and committing suicide. Our people are the ones that are sitting down working, can't get no sleep at nighttime, can't pay the bills and on the street. By the millions. I came from California, out in the Bay Area, and now in LA. And it's a horror show you gotta see up there. The horror show. Now, the less efficiency is the fact that they're gonna come up with this. This FRN note, this dollar bill that we have, they're gonna get rid of that. They've got to.
They already look.
They're already doing
China's already got it instituted. As the EU's looking about instituting it in Europe.
Yep. And and that's happening right now in 2022. So by the time Biden gets out, and we saw a video when he was Senator Biden, where he was talking about this new ID system that they're gonna have to vote on. And he told the guy, this thing, I can't remember the name of the guy, he's still working for Biden right now. At that time, he told him, he said, you will vote on this. But Biden has only been president now, what, 2 years? We got 2 more years to go to make that happen. We've got some issues coming within the next 2 years. All the money in your bank is going to be absolutely useless. Everything is going to be useless right now, useless. And one way or the other, you're going to have to make that decision. And we know, we've been warned about making that, what that decision is. You're going to create a war. And what's this proxy war saying? Shortage of oil, so now we got to make gas $5 a gallon, or $6. California, $7 a gallon. Oh, food shortages, supply chain shortages because of this. But wait a minute, wasn't there a doggone war going with Iraq and Afghanistan at the same time? Not to mention all of the other doggone missions, all the other doggone stuff that the United States was doing all across the earth at the same time. And yet still, we had no supply chain issue. You're gonna have one little war between these two countries that are right next to each other on the Soviet bloc, and all of a sudden that impacts everything. Here's a nation that has forgotten that they have shale oil out in North Dakota, that they were bragging about the ability to supply the entire earth with oil just a couple years ago. See, when you're a doggone pathological doggone liar like the doggone white man, you forget what you say. But see, that's why watchmen are set up and we write down notes. See, the Lord bless us with that ability to memorize and go search these things. And you bring out the lies of these damn devils, and they don't like it. And when you bring it out, they want to delete your channels, okay, and call you misinformation. No, misinformation is your damn lie. So it says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. So just like this man is wicked as hell, he's placed his paws on us and done this to us, slaughtered the innocents of this earth, he himself is going to get those innocents. When was the last time you see a damn... The other day they had a doggone a so-called white man shot up with 3 cops. Guess what? They took him alive. Yes, so Friday, they went and they shot up this young 27-year-old black male, okay, so-called black male, 90 times. 90 times. He was running. 90 times. 90 times. That's hate. That is hate. Yes, sir. One of their own can kill 3 of them. 3 cops. And he's taken alive. Plus he shoots 5, 6 other people. Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy, okay? And it says, when he's about to fill his belly, meaning he's going to get all of his crap together, the FRN know, the mark of the beast, the chip, okay? Okay? He didn't starve you. He's going to have you eating these doggone plant-based food, taking all these medicines that you don't need, talking about doggone scam, talking about doggone pandemic. It's going to say, when he's about to fill his belly, God shall cast a furious wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he's eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn and coming out of the body, yea, the glittering sword coming out of his skull. Terrors are upon him, and the fear that he's put upon us is now going to come upon him. But see, everything has to take place, okay? Everything has to take place, and at a time, okay? We have to suffer this oppression. Now the question is, are you gonna be redeemed of this oppression? Or are you gonna die like a murderer, man? Are you gonna die like one of these doggone simple jakes out here? Are you gonna die like one of these guys out here in the metal coffin driving around with no purpose in life? Or are you gonna dedicate your life to serving the Lord? With your skill and with your education like that, if you're a Hebrew Israelite, this is your calling. You're not here by accident. We need men. The Lord needs men. Yahweh Shai, who the world is going to call Jesus, needs men who can stand up boldly like lions against this wicked man, right to his doggone face. If we stand up right in these people's face, we'll stand up by a bunch of them eating, because you're the enemy. Why are you just spreading racism? No, we're spreading tribalism. You kill our people and you expect us to just bow down to you and forget? Okay, let's say we did that. We tried the 1960s march. We tried the civil rights movement. We've tried all kinds of doggone stuff, and none of it has worked. You've continued to kill our people. You've continued to oppress our people. So we're bringing out the judgments of this Bible. That's guaranteed. That's going to be coming on you. And it says
this next one that they're bringing out, this monkeypox.
Yeah,
it affects people of color mostly too.
Yeah, of course, everything is going to affect people of color. Okay,
yeah.
The COVID did, AIDS did. Everything affects the people more. It's going to affect people of color. Okay, everything they bring out is going to conveniently affects us more. So we need to give you this medicine, but they won't give you a job that can pay your bill. Why are you going to go work 3 jobs? They won't give you food. Why are they kicking the man out of the house and then giving the woman welfare? What? Men don't need to eat too? Huh? Why are they teaching your damn kids, giving your kids the doggone the alphabet books in school, teaching 2 men marrying and all this other stuff? They're teaching kids from little babies this wickedness. They teach them about wickedness. I don't have any kids, but I tell anybody who got kids, my kids will not be going to any school here in Great Babylon, America. And I dare a doggone teacher, or dare one of these doggone teachers to teach my kids that shit. They wouldn't do it. They're laying hands on your kids. I dare a motherfucker to lay their hands on my damn kids. I don't have any, but I dare one. Alright? Why? Because our people want to live in this place. See, when you don't want to live here anymore, when you hate this place, when you hate this wicked man and his bullshit, you have not a damn thing to lose and all to gain. And we have the king, we have the crown, the kingdom of heaven to gain. Okay? 144,000 men, 12,000 men from each tribe of Israel has been woken up, it's being waken up, or are awakened today right now, bringing out this truth, this prophecy, boldly. We put lessons online all day, every day. Go out on the highways and the byways, stand up right here so these people can see. If the Lord brings you to come hear it, then you come hear it. If not, they'll just keep driving around in their car. These are the same people that think that they're so brave, but they don't stand up for another damn thing. They hate sodomy, but they'll go, I agree with it as long as if that's true love or whatever the case. Like, no, it's an abomination, they should be destroyed. Plain and simple. There's no compromise We're not going to compromise with the so-called white man. We're not going to compromise at all with him. He's the enemy of Israel, the so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos. But you better stop compromising, because he's not going to compromise with you.
I've seen it.
The heavens shall reveal its iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. Okay? So the paw is going to rise up against this man, his wickedness. Okay? We were revealing the heaven. We were revealing his iniquities right now, his wickedness. Okay? Esau documented, the white man documented how he killed us. That's how I got these pictures. I got thousands of them. Okay? This is just one of many posters I have. I just didn't bring it out there because, you know, it just takes a while for me to set up. He documented all of this. That's how we get all of this. He was proud of himself when he did this to us. He was proud. Back in the 1960s, they had something called hit the nigga baby, where they'll put a so-called nigga baby head through a hole, and grown man will throw a baseball at a little baby head. This is what they think of us. This is what they've done to us. This man used to rape us. The men. Look at this crap, man. And our people want to, he's got you eating this shit. And our people are so weak and so pathetic, they want to follow that. And you know what? You know who the enemies of Israel is? Our two-third people. And we will show no mercy to our two-third people. I will not show mercy to a Mexican that wants to follow the white man, nor a doggone nigga that wants to follow one, nor a spick, nor a damn wetback. None. They're going to be destroyed. And I will laugh at them. I will not give them any money when I see them begging. None of that shit. We are told not to help them. Why? They're giving the word and the truth and they don't want to listen. Go to your master, go to the white master, let him feed you. This scripture is what is our salvation right here. How to tell you to forgive somebody that does this shit to you. And much more. I will have the remainder of my posts next week about with all of them. He documented it. He bragged about it. He's the one that put it all up. That's how I found it. We don't own anything. And it says, the increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. This is the portion of a wicked man from God, and the heritage appointed to him by God. So he's going to turn poor just like the rest of us. That's why you're starting to see these low level white people right now starting to make noise. But see, they're not there yet to really start to get out there and start marching. See, they're gutless. That's the reason why they have to make up Black Lives Matter and all this other crap. If the so-called black man doesn't get up and go out there and go scream and shout and get kicked in the head and shot at and bite by dogs, none of the other nations would have any rights over here. The Mexicans won't be able to walk over. The so-called Mexicans won't be able to walk over here. The black man has always shed his doggone blood. That's the tribe of Judah. Have to shed his doggone blood in order for everybody else to be able to walk around. This man needs to shed his blood, the so-called white man, who is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Okay? We are waking up our people who are the so-called Mexicans in Chicago. Yeah, the tribe of Judah, they came over here and slaughtered, and they created this holiday called Thanksgiving. See, that's our people right there. It's simple as fuck on the doggone walk around, drive around playing that music right there. That's gonna do anything for his ass. And a white man come and pull his ass over right now, he pisses his doggone pants, he's a punk ass coward. Alright? They're cowards. Rap music doesn't make you a tough guy.
It's a...
This is a book.
To get back to work, want to?
Yeah.
What's your name, man?
What? Hey, I'm out here on Sundays. You got YouTube?
I work every day.
All day.
Every day.
So when you go on YouTube, go and look for Great Millstone or GMS, type in Great Millstone, and you'll see us. But I'm out here every Sunday, right here, same time. You like that? You have 15 minutes. 15 minutes. And the Spirit is going to work His way with you. The Spirit is going to work His way with you. If the Spirit is with you to come out here, then guess what? You're going to be up here with me. That's how it works. If the Spirit is rolling with you like that. But it's good to see you. Good to see you, brother. Take care. All right. All right, let's go into the book of Psalms 55. And verse 21. Book of Psalms 55, verse 21, it says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. So after this man is getting his butt kicked by Yahweh Shimi Shai, after he's got his money, his FRN taken away, his military slaughtered, okay? His cities destroyed, his people are turned against each other, they're all bewildered looking for an answer. Guess what? He's gonna try to come up with smooth things. Hey, join me now, I got the charagma for you, okay? Remember, this man, this devil is gonna try to get your soul all the way until the end, okay? And this is what he's doing right now, is he's speaking these smooth words to our people right now. And our people are so doggone simple and so stupid that they believe everything that comes with this damn man's mouth, okay? See, they're willing to bow down to this, all right? They want to believe these doggone wicked doggone crackers over here, man. They really do. They really want to believe this crap, all right? Let's go into the book of Jeremiah 51. The book of Jeremiah 51. So I was talking to that brother there, and apparently he can read Paleo Hebrew, which is that's the first for me. I've never actually had anybody actually stop up here. So that was actually refreshing to actually have a brother stop up here. So let's go into the book of Jeremiah. The book of Jeremiah. Salakia. The book of Jeremiah. I had the Salakia here. Sometimes his glasses issue. I had this Jeremiah all Deuteronomy. Here. I'm looking for the book of Jeremiah. So we're gonna go into the book of Jeremiah here. So we had this guy, we had the brother that came there, and a little kind of confused about what tribe is he from. I take it that he's from the tribe of Issachar, okay? From the tribe of Issachar. You can make a comment in the comment board what you think. Unlike most of the people that walk up here, they tend to be absolutely clueless about everything. So, but he seemed to have some type of clue of what's actually going on. So, like, give me 1 second here. Let's go into the book of Isaiah 66. I'm going to get back to Jeremiah. This is the book of Isaiah 66. Book of Isaiah 66. Oh, it's like I found I got Jeremiah. I didn't have it marked, and of course, the glasses issues 51:19. The glasses issues here. My eyesight is a little bit off from what it used to be, from looking at bright light all the time. This is the book of Jeremiah 51. Okay, so we're in the book of Jeremiah. This is the book of Jeremiah. Book of Jeremiah 51:19, verse 19. And it says, the portion of Jacob, which is Israel, is not like them, for he's the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance, and the Lord of hosts is his name. So the Lord of hosts, the war, man of war, is his name. And it says, thou art my battle axe and weapon of war, for with thee I will break in pieces the nation, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms. So who's the Lord Yahweh Shemeshai going to use? He's going to use his man, okay? The prophets are going to first bring out the words, the judgment, and the warning, okay? The prophets are going to bring out the word and the judgment and the warning to these wicked, simple people. I think it's a joke. And so just now, as this guy was going by that hung that horn, I look a little closer, they look like doggone Edomites. So see, again, they think it's a game. But Lord willing, they'll die this weekend. And it says, with thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee I will break in pieces the young and the maid. Okay? So Yahweh Shemeshai is going to use this man, bring out this word, bring out this judgment, okay? And when the world has already been warned about what the impending judgment is coming to this wicked kingdom, okay? Then it's going to come the more physical part of it. When we are given a spiritual body, and we come with those chariots, and we go across this earth, and render these nations under judgment, under slavery, which is where they belong. They belong at the bottom, at the feet, serving the men and the women and the children of Yasharallah in perpetual slavery for 1,000 years. Okay? And who's the Lord going to use? Us. That's going to be the fun part about us. He's going to give us that fun part. That's going to be a reward. Part of that reward in the heavenly kingdom is the ability to go around and stomp these nations into the ground and put them in derision and also in great tribulation for 1,000 years as they build the greatest kingdom ever known to man, which is going to be the heavenly kingdom. Okay? And we're looking forward to that. I don't know about you, but I am tickled pink, or green, or black, but knowing that I'm going to be doing that, especially to these doggone Edomites, Esau, the so-called white man. Let's go into the book of Isaiah 66 here. And this is going to be finishing off here. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, starting with verse 18. Okay? So this is very interesting here. Okay? It says, this is the book of Isaiah 66, verse 18. It says, Slakia, let me make sure. 15, I'm sorry, Slakia. It says, for behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariot like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and rebuke his rebuke with flames of fire. So the Lord Yahweh Shemeshai is going to come, what you call IFOs, UFOs, whatever the hell you want to call them. Okay? And it speaks about fire. So what is a chariot? A chariot is a moving vehicle, and fire is going to be in the form of those laser beams that are going to be shooting out from these chariots that the International Space Station, NASA, and the United States government knows all about too damn well. Alright? And it's going to render recompense on this wicked kingdom. All these nations that has had Yasharallah in slavery. And it says, for by fire and by sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord should be many. No, we really thought that Jesus was going to come back and he was going to save all of you doggone homosexuals and all you people. No. It says, by fire and his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. So the Lord is coming back to kill all of you wicked people. You're all going to die. Every single one of you are going to die. Okay? You're going to die in your car. You're going to die in your houses. You're going to die on the streets. You're going to die of starvation. You're going to die of pestilence. You're going to die of the drugs that they give you. You're going to die in war. You're going to die by each other. Your dad is going to kill you. Your mom is going to kill you. All of you are going to die a horrible death in this wicked kingdom. You're going to die the same music now too. Okay? Simpletons. And it says, for I know their work and their thoughts, and it shall come that I will gather all nations and tongues, and they shall come and see my glory. So you see what it says, that key word, all nations. So you Moabites, you Ammonites, you Hamites, you Elamites, you Edomites, none of you are going to get away with the wickedness that you produce here on this earth. Here in Great Babylon, America, or across this earth. And there it is right there. That's what I have for you today. Okay, so today we had a talk with the Ishikarite. Okay, I had a couple other trucks that kind of pull up here. They were curious looking at the sign. I guess some other signs, of course, I'm gonna be putting up here. Which those signs are basically gonna really go in to show Babylon being destroyed by a great nuclear fire. Okay, and that should probably get some reaction from them. Now we don't come out here for reaction, but these signs do draw attention, and they do draw the curiosity of the wicked. And sometimes it may draw the curiosity of those who may be part of the hope for the elect. So with that willing, I would like to turn to the east and give all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushua Ba'Shem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Also to you brothers that are putting on this truth faithfully, fearlessly, feeding the sheep. And you brothers and sisters that are tuning in, Shalom. Alright? DTA Abal Babal, Kwam Yasharala, Kwam Yasharala, Kwam Mashiarala.